Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new video.
Hello!
So today is a very, very exciting video. We haven't filmed one of these in a little while, so we're very, very excited, and it is a bucket list video for a brand new trip. Yay!
Yes, we're heading back to Disneyland Paris, and yeah, we're both thrilled about it. Extremely grateful that we're going to be able to go. We'll tell you a little bit more as we go along, but first, we've got another announcement, and this is to do with our Etsy store. So if you don't know, we do have an Etsy store, and on there we've got a round pin badge collection so far, and they're all linked to things that we've mentioned or that have sort of caught on in our vlogs.
Yeah, I think we've got quite a few now. I'm looking over there because they're all on that little shelf over there, but I think we've got quite a few.
And then also they're the scoring system as well when it comes to the Disney quizzes. So you know, you got who will win, which is to do the Buzz Lightyear challenge, which was, I think, was our most recent one.
Yeah.
Along with I like you.
I like you. Slinky Dog, Creepy Hyena, they're all there.
Yes. So we do actually have a new piece to add to the Etsy store, and this is going to be, there's no plans for this to be a continuous product, so it's going to be up there for a sort of a limited time. We've got a certain amount, and then we'll sort of see how it goes, because it is a different style. It is a badge, but it's a different style. So yeah, without any further ado, we're going to introduce it to you now. And this is it here. So this is an acrylic custom made badge. We get our badges from Sticker Mule, and this is of course Toodle Pipski.
Toodle Pipski. We had so many people want a Toodle Pipski badge. When we went to make it, it just didn't really work on the button badges, are they called, that we have on the shop.
We'd have to make it a lot smaller.
Yeah, so we've gone for more of this rectangular design, and you can really see the Toodle Pipski. It really pops.
So it's like a 3D sort of little effect on it. And then all I did was came up with some bubble writing, and that's it. So we've now got a badge on the Etsy store. Actually, it'll be going up. It's up now actually. So it'll be on the Etsy store, and you can purchase it. We'll send it along, and with these, there won't be a specific backing card, but we will be sending along like a thank you card with the Toodle Pipski badges. So if you do still want those with like a custom name on and also a little message, then let us know. Yeah,
what we really like about our designs is that they do come with a little handwritten note from both of us. We'll be sure to include that with the Toodle Pipskis as well.
So if you do want to check those out, we'll leave the Etsy store in the description box. We'll also put an eye up in one of the corners, and if you want to search yourself, you can just go on to Etsy and then search Helena and Martyn. So Helena and Martyn, and I think we come up.
So now moving on to our next announcement, which is all about our Disneyland Paris trip. And we're actually heading there very soon. We're really, really looking forward to it. The last time I went was in November with the girls. I went on my girls' trip. And the last time we went together was October?
Yeah, it was Halloween.
So those vlogs are all on the channel, but we're really excited to go back there. Also film a brand new Disneyland Paris vlog series for the channel.
Can't wait.
So there's actually some new things on at Disneyland Paris, which are on our bucket list for this trip. Very, very excited about them. And we're actually staying somewhere that we haven't stayed in a while. Well, we did do one night there. Can't remember what trip it was, but we did do one night. And when we stayed there before, we said we would love to go back and spend longer at this resort. So we are this time.
Yeah, I'm going back to Davy Crockett. Why not stay at the Davy Crockett Ranch?
So we're staying at the Davy Crockett Ranch for 3 nights, and we are so excited to go back there. We're staying at, I can't remember what the lodge is called. I know they all have different names.
Pioneer, is it called a Pioneer?
Pioneer or Trapper?
Can't remember.
Can't remember which one it is, but we are staying in a lodge at the Davy Crockett Ranch, and super, super excited. We'll make sure that we do a room tour, and we'll probably do a little bit of a resort tour, but it's one of our favourite little spots at Disneyland Paris. We love how secluded it is.
Such a cosy place.
So we're also going to be travelling by Eurotunnel, which is probably our favourite way to travel over to Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
We just love how easy it is. There's no restrictions on how much you can bring. Because Davy Crockett Ranch has a kitchen, we're going to be bringing some of our own food over as well, so that we can make some lunches and breakfasts and stuff like that to keep the cost down a little bit. And I think that is everything. That's all the details of the trip.
Yeah, I'm excited to take a wander around Davy Crockett Ranch, maybe check out some of the other things that are going on there, but they actually might be included in the bucket list, so I'll not continue talking.
So then the third and final part of this video is our bucket list for the trip. So we have jotted down 10 items for the bucket list.
So number 1, I think this is the thing that I'm the most excited for, and it's actually only on until the 8th of May. It started on the 28th of January. Yeah, it's till the 8th of May, and it's Avengers Power of the Night, and this is a projection show. Also, the drones are heavily featured, and it's all to do with Marvel, and I've just seen pictures, and I can't believe what they've got these drones to do and the shapes that they've created, the characters that they create. I'm just really thrilled. I think anything, like any nighttime show that's done by the Hollywood Tower is fantastic. We've seen we saw a Christmas one once before, and we saw the Star Wars one, and I'm always like, this is amazing. I wish they had something on here every night.
Yeah, all year round. I'm just so excited to see the drones again, because I love the drone use in Disneyland Park. So I've seen a few photos, but I haven't watched that much. So I'm actually excited, because I feel like I am going in a bit. I don't know what's going to happen.
No, I've already seen pictures. I haven't watched anything.
No, so it's going to be a brand new experience for us.
And the music, I'm sure, will be epic.
So number 2, carrying on with the Avengers theme, is to watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Dance Challenge. So when I went with the girls in November, we saw a very small little bit of this. We saw the end of it.
Yeah.
But we've never watched it all the way through. We've never taken part. I don't know if we'll get picked. But yeah, it's just
I think you could just stand round, can't you? Yeah. And have a bit of a boogie.
But they do pick some people out.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was normally on at 6:30. So I wonder whether that's still the case.
Yeah. Number 3 is a snack, and I really want to try a cake pop. So I've seen these on a few people's Instagrams. They look really cute, and they have like a little bow, and they're striped, but also they look really good. And I think a lot of people have said that they are really yummy.
We tried getting one last time, didn't we? But didn't the store we went to, they were sold out?
They run out.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to head to where the fudge is on Main Street. I always forget what that's called.
It's like the sweet shop.
The sweet shop. So I'm going to head there and see if they have some. So next, number 4. This is quite specific to me. But this is to buy 2 Disney notebooks. So the first notebook I want for my new exercise to music classes. I just want a really cute Disney notebook that I can lesson plan in, and I just think it would be really nice to have a notebook from Disneyland Paris for all of my classes.
Well, it's like putting 2 passions together, isn't it?
And I'm sure in the future Disney will be very involved in my exercise to music classes. And then also I am actually starting a new job. I'm starting a new job quite soon, and so I want a new notebook that is going to be with me for the job.
Which I'm excited about, but we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in another video. Or probably just on Instagram. I'll probably share a little bit more about that soon. But I am very excited, and yeah, that will be starting soon.
So this is why I stopped talking earlier about wanting to do some other things around Davy Crockett Ranch, because at number 5 it is have a cocktail at the Davy Crockett Saloon. I think it's just called Crockett. Is it just called Crockett
Saloon? I think, yeah.
Which we've done before, but I just remember it being really. We were the only people in there.
I think there was like one other couple, and then they left, and then I think it was just us.
But it was just a really nice, relaxing atmosphere, and a pina colada is
I was about to say, I'm going to have a pina colada, I think. A Disneyland Paris pina colada. So good.
Yeah. So yeah, have a little drinky poo in the saloon.
Number 6 is to do another heroic encounter. So the last one we did, we met Spider-Man, and that is the virtual queue on the Disneyland Paris app. So this time we're hoping to meet the other character that you can meet. And I think it's kind of a lucky dip.
I think it's a mystery.
Who it's going to be.
Yeah. Whoever's popped down to save the day.
Yeah.
At that time, you'll get to meet.
So we're hoping to join the virtual queue and hopefully meet another Marvel character. How good was Spider-Man?
The Spider-Man meet and greet was one of my favourites of all time. I mean, the character itself, one of my favourites, but the interaction, the way they made us feel at ease, I loved it. And the pictures were great as well, because we had the photo pass,
which we hopefully should have this time round as well.
Yes. You're like, our annual passes and our photo pass are running out soon, so this is like another reason why we've decided to try and fit in a trip. Number 7, when we started planning this bucket list, Helena knew exactly what needed to go on it, and that was dream and shine brighter.
I'm so excited to see that again. I can't wait. It is probably my favourite outdoor show I've ever seen at any Disney park. I just think it's incredible. And when I went in November with the girls, it was on, but it was like an abridged version, so it only had one float and half the amount of dancers, or even less. So it was still really good, but it wasn't that full show where they go up on the stages and you've got all the characters. I'm just so excited to see it again. I think they've got a brand new cast of dancers as well, so I'm excited to see it. Really, really excited.
Yeah, it's a brilliant one. If you can hear a baby, it's because our next door neighbours have had a baby, so you could maybe hear it through the wall.
I just thought anyone watching might be like, is there like a baby in the corner somewhere?
Nobody puts baby in the corner. So the next one, it's you, isn't it? Yes, sorry.
Number 8, meet a character in Disneyland Park. So if you've watched the channel before, you'll know we're not the best with meeting characters.
We have done.
Yeah, we've got better.
And we do, but I think we've said before, like, it's you either sort of like focused on the rides or you're focused more on the characters. We tend to usually be more focused on the rides.
And the shows.
But we do love it when we meet the characters.
Yeah, I think it's just sort of accepting that you're going to be queuing for a little while, and sometimes we don't like that.
But something that is very exciting is do 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 do.
I know.
I always have to pretend that I'm riding a horse.
Well, that could count.
Whenever that song comes in.
Because he's going to be in Disneyland Park.
Yes.
The Mandalorian.
And Grogu. Yeah, so they announced that they're going to be in Discoveryland. I don't know if they're going to be a Roman character or whether they're going to be like based where like Darth Vader does their meet and greet.
Yeah.
Don't know yet. Still waiting on more of the details, but that would be a pretty epic one to do.
Another character that I would love to meet is Stitch, because I always walk past him on Main Street, and I would like to meet Stitch one day. He normally has a very, very, very long line.
You nearly went into Stitch's voice. A very, 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 very long line.
But yeah, so we've given ourselves 2 sort of character meets. So we've got the heroic encounter, and then we have one other character at Disneyland Park. So I'm hoping that we can.
I think the one in Disneyland Park, I think, would have to involve us being there bang on time.
Extra magic time. I think normally a character is out for extra magic time.
Yeah, or like going for extra magic time and then just waiting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's the way to meet Stitch.
Give us your tips on how to navigate the long lines for characters. Number 9. So what we've done is we have gone on to the Disneyland Paris app and we have looked to see what rides are closed. That's something that we always suggest you do so that you're not disappointed when you get there. And one of the things that we noticed that's going to be closed. Big Thunder Mountain.
We can't believe it. I don't think I've ever been to Disneyland Paris where Big Thunder Mountain's closed.
Yeah, they must be doing a refurbishment on it or something.
It's closed for pretty much the whole of March. So I'm sorry if you do have a trip booked in March and we've just dropped that bombshell on you.
Yeah, sorry.
But it is closed until, I think, the end of March.
Yeah, so definitely double check. I think there's a couple of other things that are closed, like Pinocchio.
Yeah, Small World, of course.
Small World's still closed. Yeah, so you just double check that.
I think is closing as well.
Yeah, for a little bit, yeah. So, but it's good that if you look beforehand, you can get the disappointment out of the way. But because we can't ride on that train, I've got Elton John in my head.
This train will stop. stuff.
We decided that we'd try and like to get on another train, which is the Disneyland Railroad.
Which I love, and it goes all the way around the whole park. We don't tend to take it as transport.
But sometimes the stations aren't open either, so I think it just goes.
I feel like the Frontierland one is, but I'm not sure about the other ones. But we literally get on it at Main Street and we just go in one long loop just around the park. They have a little bit of commentary, don't they?
I can't remember.
I think so, and yeah, you get a little bit of a backstage look as well. You see some things that you can't see. You can only see on the train,
yes,
which is cool. And then number 10, this is another snack. And that is to eat a Mickey-shaped pizza. We love pizza. We love Disney. So we can't believe that we've never had a Mickey-shaped pizza.
We aren't the greatest at finding all the good snacks at Disneyland Paris. So if you've been recently and there's some snacks that you recommend, pop them in the comments. But we did see, was it on TikTok?
Yeah, it was Emily in Wonderland, her Instagram
all the different
story
snacks
reel.
that they tried. And one of them was the Mickey-shaped pizza. But the great thing is, it's not just at one particular place. Because that's the thing with some of the snacks, is that you can only get them from one place and then they sell out.
Because it's in Bella Notte and Colonel Hathie's Outpost or something, I think it's called. But sometimes those two restaurants in the parks are closed, especially when you go in low season. But if they're not open, we can hopefully find it in Sports Bar, which is normally open all year round. So yeah, hopefully we will get our Mickey-shaped pizza.
And we might take a break in Sports Bar, so it might work out.
Yeah, because we normally like to go back to the hotel sort of halfway through the day. But for two reasons, we think that might not be as possible this trip. One, because Davy Crockett Ranch is a drive away, so it could take a little bit longer. And two, the parks are open until 7:30 and 8, whereas in summer they're open till like 10, 11 o'clock. So the day's a lot longer. So we're thinking of having our break in Disney Village. So hopefully there should be a lot of Disney Village content.
We'll see how tired we are at the time.
Yeah. We might need to head back for a nap. We'll see. So that is everything. That is all 10 things on our bucket list for our March trip. Hopefully we complete them all. And yeah, we come back with 10 out of 10. But we will see. We'll be sure to do a bucket list recap.
I don't think we did last time, did we? I think we had one missing.
Yeah, it's quite rare that we manage all 10.
But if there's some missing, you just move them over to the
next trip. But we are really, really looking forward to this trip. We feel very grateful that we're able to go again. We definitely don't take it for granted. And we're really excited to take you all along with us. So if you head to our Instagrams, they will be linked in the description box. You can keep up to date with us in real time once we're there. But yeah, there'll be sure to be lots of vlogs on our return.
Yes.
So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Yes, if you like this one, hit the like button and also subscribe. And remember that we've got our new badge over on our Etsy store if you want to check it out.
See you soon, guys. Bye.
Toodle.